this headline, folks. Warriors owner critical of Jackson. And you would think that Joe Lacob, the current owner of the Golden State Warriors, was once again using the media to hammer at his coach, Mark Jackson. Not so. Not so. Not at all. Because Joe Lacob fired Mark Jackson and replaced him with Steve Kerr. Very controversial move because Mark Jackson had taken the Warriors to the NBA playoffs twice in consecutive years. But the reason that Lacob gave for firing Mark Jackson, and I've vlogged about this before, essentially spelled out, hey, this guy is a little too black for us. And I took him to task for that, he being Joe Lacob. Lacob essentially has doubled down in his criticism of Mark Jackson, but he's done it in the worst way because Jackson is gone. He's back to being a commentator on ESPN. No one saw the success of Steve Kerr and the current Warriors managers coming. They're right now 17-2. They won 12 straight games. This is today, December 6th, December 7th, actually. They are arguably the front runners to take the Pacific and win the NBA championship. So Lacob gets to enjoy the fruits of success in pursuing his lifelong dream of owning an NBA team after being a venture capitalist with Kleiner Perkins. So, great. Now, but the whole point is, does Joe have to be so classless most of the time? I mean, in this instance, he went to the annual event. He was the keynote speaker of the venture capital organization, Western Association of Venture Capitalists. Spoke Wednesday, December 3rd. And according to the Oakland Tribune, listed his reasons for firing Mark Jackson. Basically saying that there were 200 people in his organization. None of them got along with Mark Jackson. I know for a fact that's not true. I know that there are people in the Warriors front office that deal with the numbers, if you will, that love Mark Jackson and were fuming over Joe's actions. So what Joe said was not the case. And Lacob has this really annoying tendency to put other people out there as if they support his actions when they don't. For example, he said that Steph Curry backed his firing of Mark Jackson, when Steph never said that at all. He's done that twice, Joe Lacob, with respect to Steph Curry, and he just has this habit of just making it look like everybody else is against the person that he chose to treat terribly, in this case, Mark Jackson. Why couldn't Joe just have enough class to leave the matter alone, and just get on with his business? I mean, why is it that he has to basically look like an asshole? Joe, I mean, can you just knock it off?